Finding a path out of homelessness is not an easy fix, but here in the Pacific Northwest, local businesses play a crucial role partnering with nonprofits. One such successful partnership is Seattle's Union Gospel Mission and local business Three Tree Roofing. And joining me with more from the mission is Annette Smiley, and from Three Tree Roofing, CJ McConaughey. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Oh my gosh, so Annette, I want to start with you. Tell me about the focus of Seattle's Union Gospel Mission.
Yeah, Seattle Union Gospel Mission has been around for 90 plus years, serving our homeless neighbors. Our focus is meeting people, our homeless neighbors on the streets, providing services for them. And the goal is to bring them out of homelessness. We really look at the root cause of homelessness, and so we provide all types of services for our men, for our women, and our children. So that's our number one goal.
Gosh, decades and decades of service.
Yes.
That's amazing. And you are the director of Women and Children's Shelter at the mission, but at one point you too also needed their services. So if you don't mind talking about your story for us.
Yeah, when we opened our new Women and Children's long-term recovery program, I was coming out of homelessness, out of prison, just a lot of trauma, domestic violence, and they opened up Hope Place, which is our long-term women and children's program, and I went there, and I ended up doing the program there. When I walked through those doors, I just knew that's where I needed to be. I felt so much love and cared for, and I ended up doing the program, going back to school, getting an education, and then got employed there.
Gosh, and now look at you as director.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. And CJ, I want to get to you. Three Tree Roofing is a local company that's obviously partnering with the mission. So talk to me about why this partnership is so important to y'all.
Yeah, we really wanted to be a part of the community. And we love what Seattle Union Gospel Mission stood for and how they help and the outreach that they have. Everyone's welcome. They're doing everything they can do. So we really wanted to find something that could kind of connect all of our customers to helping Seattle Union Gospel Mission.
Gosh, incredible. And Annette, tell me about how this support from Three Tree is for you all, and obviously this has got to be a big impact for the mission.
Yeah, it's a really huge impact. I was looking at a video that they did, but even prior to that, I quote one of the people that were speaking was talking about when they came in to serve at the mission, they were serving at Hope Place, and how they really needed to see that this was real and how it affected them. And that just hit me to the core, because that's the same thing that when I was in program and when I know many other ladies were in program, they needed to know what they were doing there was real in order for their lives to start being transformed. And so for volunteers, and especially for them coming in and taking time out of their daily schedule and their lives to really serve the women and children that are coming through those doors and serve them with love and gratitude and just really honoring them with their service, it's a huge impact.
It's got to be so fulfilling for you all as well. And I want to talk about these Easter baskets on set. It's actually an example of the kind of community involvement from Three Tree, right? So Annette, talk to me about these and what they represent.
Yeah, so these are baskets of hope, is what they are in our search and rescue team. We have a search and rescue team that go out like 3 or 4 times or almost every day of the week, and to serve our homeless neighbors, to try to invite them into our shelter programs, into recovery programs. And so a part of, with Easter Sunday coming up, they created these baskets, and they have little just candies in them, and then they have handwritten notes, and they also have an invitation to where they can be invited to a meal on Easter Sunday. And that's the best part, right? And I think it's really, really important, because when you're out there and you're homeless, no one wants to be out there. No one wants to be homeless or addicted. It lets them know that we love them and we care about them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And CJ being a part of this, that's got to feel amazing.
Yeah, Thursday we're putting them together. 1,300 of them are being made and passed out this week. It's going to be a great thing.
Gosh, and I love what you said about Easter Sunday, where people are going to feel like part of the community and have a place to go. And it's CJ, it's not just the business owners and the employees, but even the customers are helping the mission too. So tell me about how we're doing that.
Yeah, it's really neat. So every roof that we install, a portion of that goes to the Seattle Union Gospel Mission. 25 meals are donated per roof installed. So it's really the customers are the ones doing all the hard work.
And how can people volunteer with the mission? How can we help for anyone that's watching?
Yeah, you can go on our website, ugm.org, and they have volunteer opportunities, ways to donate, and it also tells about all the services we provide.
Yeah.
And can you tell me about some of those services too that you guys, I know it's a long list, but if you can just speak to some
really
of those.
Good. Yeah, so we offer, of course, we have enhanced shelter for men and women, and then we have our dental clinic, we have our legal clinic, we also have long-term recovery program for our women and children. We have 3 different locations for our men for long-term recovery program, and also people that are having health issues and are homeless, and they may be in the hospital and they don't have a place to go. So we have a health floor where we can serve them as well.
Amazing.
We have aftercare program.
Oh
yeah,
my
we
gosh.
have a lot of programs.
You got a lot. Okay, well, we'll go online. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here. Thank you for sharing your story. And to find out more about the work of Seattle's Union Gospel Mission and to volunteer, 3 Tree Roofing, just visit the websites you see right there on your screen.
New Day Northwest is sponsored by Seattle's Union Gospel Mission and 3 Tree Roofing.